Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of RM Cookbook. Hope you all been well. And today I'm going to share with you a very delicious recipe called Lubia Polo, which is basically rice cooked with green beans and mincemeat. It's an Iranian recipe. But before I share the recipe, first of all, if this is the first time following our channel, a big welcome to you. Here we share delicious recipes from different parts of the world and sometimes our own homemade recipes. All in all, to make cooking fun and easy for everyone. So if you are a food lover like us and like healthy home-cooked food and recipes, then we ask you to subscribe to our channel. This way you can keep up to date with all our uploads, which we tend to make once every week. So we'll just show you what we need to prepare this recipe. So without further ado, let me just tell you what you need. First of all, we're here sauteing 2 large onions in a pot, and also in another pot we're just basically boiling some water to cook our rice. The rice has been washed, 2 cups of rice, and we're soaking it at the moment in salty water. So to saute the onion, just add in a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of curry powder, which is optional, teaspoon and a half of chili powder, a teaspoon of paprika, and a teaspoon of salt. Just give it a quick mix of the whole mixture, then add in a little bit of water so that it doesn't become too dry, and then add in your mincemeat. So here we have 450 grams of mincemeat, which is basically made out of lamb and beef mincemeat. You can also use just lamb or just beef, but just use mincemeat and just mix the whole thing together, spread it thinly on the pan so that it actually gets cooked, and cover it up for the time being so that the mincemeat has the opportunity to soak in all the spices and the flavoring from the mixture. In the meantime, we'll just quickly have a look into the rice. As the water is boiling, we'll just drain the soaked rice, which has been sitting for half an hour in salty water. Add in a stick of cinnamon, which basically gives a nice flavor to the rice as the rice gets half cooked. Our whole purpose over here that we are only going to half cook the rice. Rest of it is going to be cooked with green beans and mincemeat. Add in 2 tablespoons of salt and just half cover the mixture and just let it get half cooked. In the meantime, let's have a look into the mincemeat, what's going on, and if it's getting there to cook. And this is basically the time when we'll be adding our green beans, which is just chopped green beans. We just add into the mixture, and also for flavoring purposes we'll be just adding a little bit of salt and chili powder. Vary the amount of salt and chili powder based on your taste and how much you like it, and then just let the green beans and the mincemeat to cooked and cover it up for a few minutes. In the meantime, let's have a look into the rice, what's been happening. And as you can see, the rice is half cooked. The way you know that the rice is half cooked is just basically take a grain of rice from the pot and just try to break it. If you break the rice into half, you'll see that it will crumble, and that basically indicates to you the rice is half cooked. And this is basically the time where we will take the rice away and just drain it in under running lukewarm water and just put it aside for now. And in the mincemeat and green beans mixture, we just added some tomato puree, and we also sprinkled in some bicarbonate of soda, because tomato puree is quite acidic. To neutralize the acid, we just added the bicarbonate of soda and let it get cooked for a few minutes. Now, to steam cook the rice, we just put some oil on a pot, the pot where we are actually boiling the rice, and then we put some slices of potatoes and sprinkled in some salt on top of the potatoes. The potatoes are actually cut into inch slices, and then we're just layering in our rice, half-cooked rice, and the cooked mincemeat and green beans mixture. So first you put the rice layer, then you put the green beans and mincemeat mixture, and this is the way you just put in the whole thing, and then just put some holes on the top with your spatula and just slice some butter into it, so it basically prevents the rice from getting clumped together, and just drizzle in some rose water and just cover it up for first 10 minutes for the steam to form and at high flame, and then 20 to 30 minutes at very low flame, and after which you'll have your dish ready. and then you can serve it for your friends and family and enjoy the dish. So it doesn't take that long to prepare, but it has got a few steps to follow. So hopefully the video would help you to follow this recipe. So I hope you give this recipe a try. If you do like it, please share it with your friends and family, and also give us comments. Let us know how you got on, and what was the nice part of this recipe for you, or what you didn't like. So again, as usual, hope you like this recipe. So again, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this recipe. So till the next time, take care.